Hello YouTube, welcome back. It is Bear here. I have some news. We are going to the Mario Kart World Invitational in Japan. So I got invited by Nintendo to come back. And we are going to... I haven't been in Japan ever. It's my first time ever. We're doing the English live stream at the event. This will be on October 5th, which is Sunday. If you're watching in Pacific time zone, it'll be a Saturday. So... either way, we're going to talk about the players and the format for itself if you're wondering what's happening. Because I know it hasn't been out there, but it is publicly live. If you would like to learn more, you can go to this website, which I'll put in YouTube, and I'll put it in chat right now. So this is the Nintendo Live website. It's all in Japanese, so I'm going to translate it. I don't know Japanese. So let's do that. All right, so if you didn't know, it's going to be at Nintendo Live in Tokyo. And if you want to learn about the Mario Kart Invitational, it's here. This has all the formats and everything else. Real quick, when it comes down to the Invitational, they are having a rally. They're calling it the Tokyo Rally. There is a parent and child divisions. It's pretty cool. So, and it feeds into the Invitational itself because there's two different things happening. So let's kind of go into here to the Invitational. So we'll go to Invitational, and I'll go through the schedule and everything else. So, as you can see, players around the world are going to enjoy Mario Kart World, Gather Tokyo, compete in races and survival games. They call Knockout Tour Survival in the Japanese version, and there's also a parent and child adult divisions. Now I'm gonna real quickly show you the parent and child division. So in the Invitational itself, there's a parent-child division, and then there's also the general category division, which is like the invited players. Like LIOU, Kevo, Brandon, and a bunch of others on here. So there's two different things happening. And then in the tournament format, there's 3 different matches. So I'll go through the parent-child division real quick so kind of explain it. So what they're doing is they pre-invited each division. So there's a North American one, there's a Europe, Australia, New Zealand, South Korea, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. That's what the divisions they had. Each one of these are invited. It's a parent and a child. For the Japanese players, it's the first and second place winners from the Mario Kart World Tokyo Rally will be participating in it. So at the expo itself. And then in North America, it's a YouTube family. And then there's Team Spacestation. It's Shaun and Adley. They're like a family. There's the whole thing. These people, I don't know all of them, but I'll tell you how it works, the format for this specific. So they're having a friendly match between 14 parent and child pairs from all over the world. And then the first survival match, which is Knockout Tour, is the children only, so kids only. And it's 1 knockout or survival, and then 10 CPUs, making it 24 battle. So that's the first match. And then the second match is parents only, and only the parents will participate. Then it's 1 knockout and 10 CPUs. So it's pretty fun to see how this is. And the third match is going to be both children and parents participate. And 6 races were held, 14 people competing in the race mode, which race mode is the Grand Prix mode. So, and then, compete in the first, second, third races, all that stuff. So the children will compete in the first, second, and third races, while parents compete in the second, fourth, fifth, and sixth races. So it's like staggered. It's pretty exciting. So I think this is great. As a parent, I will love this. My son can't play this game. He's too young. So this is really cool. And then the way that they're doing it for the tournament rules, so for survival is 150cc, items are normal, CPUs are normal, and courses are determined by the choices by the players. So that is the key thing for rally. So you can pick the rally if the parent and child. And for the race format, it's 14 players, land, no CPUs, and it's 6 races, and then again, mainly determined by the choices made by the player. That's the key factor here. The players, it's player's choice. So, you can pick whatever you want. You can pick a traditional lap, time trial lap, or you can pick the connection. They call them connections in this game, so I'm calling them connections. But that's pretty much it. And then the other tournament rules are, all available to choose from, all available. You have to use a Nintendo Switch Pro controller too. Well, I use this, so But anyways, I'm not playing, I'm commentating, so I'm very excited for that. And now going into the general category, this is what most people are here for, the contestants itself. Okay. So this is the Invitational that most people are looking for, like high-level Mario Kart World. This is it here. I know we have LIOU in chat. LIOU, are you still in chat? If you are, just say hi. He was here earlier. Basically, these are the players themselves. Now, if you're thinking we're gonna have 24 players, we're actually gonna have 21 players, and then they're gonna have 3 CPUs in them. Yeah, Lucky, thank you so much for being here. Lucky was actually the first player on this list. They're in chat and they're actually invited. So the way that they did this is they invited based on past events and current events. So North America, they took the top 3 from the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Championship Cup in August of last year, which I commentated as well. And Lucky won that one, and it's Kevin and Brandon. Those were the top 3. So these are the top 3 from North America, and that's it. That's all. That's the top 3. That is the top 3 from North America. Japan is determined by the rally in the general division at the expo. Another contestants. Let's go! Sweet, awesome. So that's a big thing. The Japanese curveball is gonna be insane because it's gonna be dependent on who can make it into the Nintendo Live Tokyo Expo and who can qualify into it. So I'm very excited to see who actually wins this. I'll be on the floor watching this to see if like really good players make it in, and maybe it's someone I don't know at all. From Europe, there's Thomas. Look, these names, I don't know these names. I know is this Daniel? I know it's Thomas and Mars, and this is Daniel, right? If you're in the Mario Kart World community, please let me know their names, because I do not know everybody's name here, because they don't match their lounge tag, and I can't look them up. All right? So I don't know. So again, if Europe is Thomas, I'm assuming this is Daniel and this is Mars. And then Australia, New Zealand is Panda. If you know, I know Panda from the time trials from Mario Kart Deluxe. I know they're really good. It's Daniel. Okay, all of them are French. These are all the Frenchies. Okay, all right. Well, French is just dominating Europe, I guess. so Europe is France. And then Panda, I know Panda from the time trials in Mario Kart Deluxe. BLJ, I am like fairly familiar with their name, but Fuico, you're in the chat right now, right? How do you say your name? Fuico? Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you, Fuico. You're invited as well. That's awesome. Congratulations, and that'll be great. Not that short of a flight for you. That's awesome. And then South Korea, I don't know any of these people's names. I don't know who they are. I'm excited to learn about them. There's Dive, BC, and Dud29. As 8 Deluxe Insider. Okay, that makes sense. All right, well, I don't know any of these fleet players. So I'm excited to see that. Hong Kong, this person hit me up on Twitter, DKR.ex. He's actually like an old TO in Smash. And he started playing Mario Kart comp. So kind of funny, because he's kind of on my same trajectory as an old TO in Smash. That is best Korean in okay, that's awesome. All right, well, they're actually good players then. I know the other two, sadly. That's fine. So I know DKR.ex. He's a Hong Kong former Smash TO. I don't know how you pronounce my name. Okay, I don't know how to. Either way, congratulations. And then there's in Taiwan, there's Leslie. And then Exaz, and I don't know how to say this person's name. Yuen? I don't know how to say this person's name. Either way, that's the player list. Now the tournament format. So it is 21 players out of these. So these are all, so they'll be right here. So there's 3 from here, right? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and then this rounds out the 3. So that's 21. And then they add 3 CPUs. So the first match is a survival, so it's knockout. So you got to learn knockout. If you're in the Invitational, you have to learn knockout. The first 2 matches are knockout. You got to learn these rallies. I've been dedicating my streams to knockout rallies because I knew about this format when they first published it, because I was refreshing it like every day. And that's why I was streaming knockout a lot. So if you're wondering why the heck was Bear was streaming knockout, it's because I literally I knew this knockout was going to be part of this tournament mode, and I wanted to make sure that it's Invitational, I was prepared for it. So I know every single rally, I know all the shortcuts, I know where the best shock spots are, so I'm very excited to see how people play around it. It's going to be really hectic. The biggest thing of a knockout is that you can determine the knockout rally itself. So if you're in this tournament, Invitational, you can pick what you want. There are certain rallies that favor certain people's playstyles. It's up to you. Every rally there is a tier list of rallies I have personally, but I'm excited to see what people play. Either way, it'll be fun. So the first 2 things are knockout, and then the third match is a traditional race versus race. It's going to be 21 people in the 6 races itself. There is no CPUs. It's just straight up 21 racers. And then the courses are randomly determined by choices made by player. That's a big one. So if they're gonna pick Cherry Rally, you're gonna laugh. Dude, if they pick Cherry Rally, I'm gonna just audibly giggle because I know it's gonna be the worst rally, dude. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, someone actually picked this rally. I hope no one picks Cherry Rally. But either way, everybody can pick what they want, and it's player choice. Now, when it comes down to the actual race, it is player's choice. So, and you have intervals of 1 minute between each round. So if your players like, you know, a traditional time trial format, we could have all 6 races be that. You know, it is 100% up to what y'all would like as players and what I'd like to see. I don't mind either way. I'm excited to see what people pick. Personally, in terms of the connections and the routes and all that, I think the connection that goes from Toad Circuit into SNES Mario Circuit is like one of my favorite ones. But I'm sure people are gonna pick the traditional time trial format. But yeah, and that's pretty much it. You know, all the characters, machines are available. You have to play it on the Switch 2 Pro controller, so be used to that. You can have some controller settings before the race. The button signs cannot be changed from the initial settings. You can acquire for special circumstances, but they have said, and then also use the headphones. But yeah, that's it. And this is the live broadcast for the Japanese performers. I don't know how to say their names. I don't want to butcher their names. But that's not me, okay? I don't. That's definitely not me. All right, I'm not listed on here because this is the Japanese website. But I promise I'm going to Japan. I promise I'm on a plane and I'm gonna go. But yeah, that's it. Here from YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you live on the Nintendo channels. I don't know where they're gonna stream it on the English version. I'm assuming just on like Nintendo America. But I'll tweet out and I'll post it on all the things that I'm like. But if you're from YouTube, thanks for watching, y'all. Appreciate it. Bye bye, YouTube. Bye bye. Bye bye.